Okay. So this is Jonathan and his team, and they are from City Harvest Church, Subang, and Glad Tidings PJ. Whoa, okay. And my team comes from a lot of the different churches, and I would seriously encourage churches in Klang to come together to present the gospel to the people in Klang, because I'm sure in Klang there are a lot of wonderful, talented people. Am I right to say that? No, but you yourself are not very convinced. Is there a lot of talented people in Klang? And also, I know many of you are very talented. For those who dance, watch out, and I hope you join the festival and bring your friends, whether they are believers or non-believers, bring them over and we'll have some fun with them. Now, next thing I want to talk about is, I have another special guest actually. Next slide please. And by the way, this one we need a lot of help. Now, what can I do to stay safe? We want to live forever, but nowadays safety in Malaysia is not very safe. I was sitting down having breakfast yesterday with a Nepalese friend of mine, and he said, "You know what? You must come to Nepal." I said, "Why?" "You must come to Nepal. Nepal is the land of God's given nature beauty. But safe or not, safer than Malaysia anytime lah." You go there, you won't get robbed. Nobody will rob you lah. Nowhere to run. Okay? But here we are not very safe. Then people say nowadays people what they want to buy is building. They buy houses in gated community, and gated community are the one that get robbed most, you know. Because very simple, you put yourself in a gated community, immediately you advertise, "I got money, ma." So robbers will target your place. One of my friends living in a gated community, one night he got home. Okay, he went home with the family in his Alphard. Parking in the house is a BMW. He opened the door, went inside there, and he saw two men sitting, waiting for him. He said, and my friend is a Malay gentleman, very nice guy. And then the guy said, "Tuan, boleh bagi saya kunci BMW dan Alphard tak boleh?" Waiting for him in the house, you know. So he said, "Jangan buat bising My friend said, "Ya, jangan bimbang. Kita tak akan buat bising. Ada insurans, jangan bimbang, angkat." So he just drove away his BMW and his Alphard. That's it. But we were looking for safe. Can we be safe or not? Actually, I'm also very worried. You know, as I go along, once I have children and my two kids are getting older, when I was working, I travel a lot. I was worried, I better not travel lah. After something happened to me, I will not see my children again. My children will not see me again. My wife won't see me again. I won't see my wife again. You know, all this worry start coming to me. So I travel less. But then I think to myself, is there any guarantee? And I was listening to the radio last week. This lady was Malaysian working in Afghanistan. And you see, in Afghanistan, if you are driving sitting in a taxi, and your taxi happens to pass by an American army truck, you could be the accidental target, you know. And while she was in Afghanistan, twice the army truck was bombed, and she was next to it. So there's no guarantee for safety. No guarantee of safety. I have never been to so many funerals before in my life for the last 3 weeks. Last 3 weeks, how many funerals? 8 funerals. Wow, they also die already. Wow. 8 funerals, most of them over 80s lah. Then you say, okay lah, over 80 can die lah. Yeah, never mind lah. This is very common when we Malaysians say, first thing when we go to funeral, someone passed away, we receive SMS, someone passed away, come for the big service. The first question in your mind, I asked my wife, "You know this person lah?" She said, "Yeah." "How old 85. Oh, then I said, okay lah. There's no guarantee in life, you know. The two youngest funeral was a friend, 53. One of them was 53 years old, a relative. The other one just now was the father of the two young lady who just passed away 2 weeks ago. I always don't know how they got through the trauma. The father was 53 years old, heart attack, and passed away. There's no safety, there's no guarantee. But where do we get guarantee? Where do we get guarantee? And in the Bible, Jesus says, "I am the gate. I am a true gate. Anyone who must go through me. Anyone comes from the side, they are all thieves." So this is the peace is from God. God really is our shepherd. I am the good shepherd. I will take care of you. I can take care of you. So it took me a long time to find peace, to try to travel again. I don't know whether you have this problem or not. I have. But in my mind is, can you trust Jesus? Jesus called himself the Good Shepherd. I don't know. I've been following him. Perhaps my next guest will tell you more. Now, the next guest I have to invite on stage is a young man. I met him about 2 years plus in the National Autistic Society of Malaysia fundraising and awareness program. He just performed for Agong last night, a fantastic pianist, a young man. Today he's 15 years old. Please put your hands together and welcome Clarence.